So I have visualization, and so I really liked the website that Dr. Stubbe suggested for visualization. As an early childhood teacher, I would be using visualization a lot, and that could be within using visual images to get the point across to a student, like especially students that are nonverbal, or like in routines, teaching children, okay, this is like, we come into class and there's a picture of it, and then we put our stuff in our cubbies and there's a picture of it, and then we wash our hands and there's a picture of it. And even when they're washing their hands, having the visual pictures to show them what that's supposed to look like. You get your hands wet, and then you get the soap, and then you say the ABCs, and then you wash your hands. Just like having visuals of everything will get the point across so much quicker, because they aren't super knowledgeable in language and like print yet. So it is really good to expose children to print, but at the same time, in visualization, it is really important because of how differently children learn. They learn visually, auditory, hands-on, different things like that. So it's good to just always have a variety of different ways that they're able to take in information. And so something that was on the website that I thought was a really cool idea to think about and to have kids think about is, so the website said, what comes to mind, what picture comes to mind when I say these words? And so in a classroom, like say I was like in a kindergarten classroom, I would probably have them draw what came to their mind, or what they saw in their mind when I said these two words. So if I say the words hot dog, what comes to mind? And so in your head, you're probably just thinking of what a hot dog looks like, or what a hot dog in your mind looks like. They would be drawing maybe a quick picture of what they see when they hear those words. And then you can show them, okay, well, here's the image that I saw when I thought of those two words. And it's like, and then they'll laugh, and it's so fun. But yeah, just like having them kind of come up with the visualization within their own minds. And that spurs on learning and like expanding their mindset to different words. So you could also do this with like, you could create visualization as like filling a bag of like markers, pencils, erasers, a ball, whatever. So like just a hodgepodge of different things, and then having a child stick their hand in there and grab like one thing and feel it and explain what they're feeling, because that automatically triggers like a visualization in their head, because they're trying to describe it and like see it in their head at the same time because they're describing it. This also helps the other children to get a mental image in their mind of like, oh, it's smooth, it's round, it feels like it has something rough on the top, and then they pull it out, an apple. And like, so as they're describing things, the other children are visualizing in their head what they think that it might be. And that's also challenging the child who is doing it to be visualizing it in their mind as well as they're describing it. So there's a lot of really cool visual learning strategies, but I just think that visualization is such a cool way to like continue to expand children's mentality. There's also like visual discrimination strategies where they're discriminating between two things, like comparing, or like you're separating all of the green pom-poms in one side and all of the red pom-poms in the other side. Visual discrimination. So just like a lot of visualization strategies involved in within the whole. There's just so much to visualization and visual literacy And so just really making sure that kids have mental images, whether they're drawing or whether they're being shown photographs, or whether you're describing something to them that maybe they've never seen before, and then either taking them to it so that they can actually see it, or having pictures to show them and present to them to give them more context as to what they're learning about. So that is visualization.